Hamilton.
Keeps filling up. It keeps filling up. One more fight. We got the girl fight, then we got Chocolatito. So it's going to be crazy.
I want to ask you a question. When you were the visitor, like Villar is right now, and you got this huge crowd going for the local, what do you do? How do you make adjustments to that?
Well, you just got to get in your own zone. Ignore that. As a matter of fact, you know what? To me, it's more pressure on the local with everybody cheering them on because they expect them to win, and so that could cause them to do the wrong thing. Sometimes you can't fight off the emotions of the crowd. You got to stick to your game plan.
Okay, be focused. Forget about the crowd. Focus on your opponent there and concentrate on your game plan. Fight number 3 of this card, Kevin Vivas with the purple and black trunks. His opponent, Azael Villar, wearing white, black, and red. First stages of the fight, nice upper by Villar. The fire ant getting inside. That's one thing with Villar. He's got those long arms, but he likes to fight inside.
I see that. He's aggressive-minded, and so far he's doing really good. He's on the attack. He looks very relaxed and they're very poised, just letting his punches flow. Got caught there by a jab, but not much.
Oh, wow, what a right hand.
I don't see this fight lasting that long if he continues with that kind of pressure. But, hey, he might slow down.
He might.
But he's really catching Vivas with some good, solid shots.
And that is because Vivas is right there. I mean, nice right hand by Vivas now, but he's right there. He's not a moving target. He's in front of Villar, so Villar can get him from any angle, right? Vivas has to do a little bit more, move around, throw from different angles as well. Like there, he missed with the uppercut, but got him now. Nice combination from Vivas. He's coming back in the round.
Toe-to-toe action.
Toe-to-toe, I told you.
Yeah, Villar likes that. That's what he likes.
That's Villar. That's his type of fight. He always brings game to the fight. He always in for action, constant action, landing, throwing a lot of punches.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's what people like. People like action. You just got to be careful, be good with his defense, be cautious, don't get caught. But so far, he's doing great, man. He's shorter with his shots. I think that Vivas is a little bit more wild, more open with his shots. And that's why Villar is catching him.
Yeah. Yeah, Vivas is getting a little bit, better punches at this time in the round. But, yeah, Villar has landed the more punches, the bigger punches so far. Almost 35 seconds to go in the first round. Center of the ring. Lots of punches thrown in this first round. I wonder if the contenders would have enough stamina to go to 8 rounds. Seconds to go in this first round. Interesting round on the side of Villar. Vivas landed a couple of punches. There you go. Villar with a nice combination of three punches there to finish the round. Here it is. Nice lead hand there by Vivas, but counter punch by Villar.
Look at those body shots by Villar. Solid body shots, turning his punches over. I think, Vivas, he tried, but I think Villar got the best of him in that round.
I agree with you.
Yes,
I would say Villar got the better part of the round. Vivas countered. Vivas, landed good shots, clean shots as well, but not as many as Villar did. In this division, the junior flyweight, the WBA champion is Kenshiro Teraji, and also is the WBC champion. The IBF champion is Sevanati Monchinga, and the WBO is vacant. So these guys better put on a good show so they get a shot. Second round out of 8. Kevin Vivas in the purple and black and purple. Azael Villar in the white and red and black. Junior flyweight division. A little bit slower this second round. as each boxer tested the power of their opponent in the first round, so they might, manage their stamina. They threw a lot of punches in that first round. Nice lead hand by Vivas there. Villar needs that wide open left hook.
I still like Villar, man, and the way he sits on his shot. Look at that, nice 1-2. Peppering with the jab and landing that big right hand. And you can see where Vivas is a little bit more inexperienced, but he's tough. Look at him come back. The crowd pumps him up.
Yes, Vivas.
But Villar right back at it. Look at that. Right back with that constant body attack.
As soon as Villar opens up, that's when Vivas counter punches and throws big power punches to Villar's face.
I'll put it this way. Villar is on him like the fire ants. When the fire ants get on you, they don't stop. They stop poking at you, picking at you. It's like a colony that just attacks you. And that's what Villar is doing.
Absolutely. No wonder he's the Candelilla from Panama City, Panama. Meanwhile, Vivas was, complaining about a low punch. The referee said it was a clean shot, so the bout continued. Second round out of 8. The more punches thrown by Villar, the more punches landed by Villar as well. Fewer punches by both boxers in this second round. Missing there with the left hook, Villar. Vivas got to throw more punches in this round. He hasn't thrown as many. There you go. That's a combination. Nice comeback from Vivas there. Countered by Villar with a left hook to the face.
But Villar still beat him to the punch. More activity by him. Busier. He still has to be careful. Because Vivas does come back. I mean, he does throw some punch. Like right there, look at that.
Yeah,
and he's successful when he throws.
Yeah,
he needs to throw more punches, but I think the pressure, the mental pressure to Villar doesn't allow him. He doesn't have that confidence to throw more activity.
Agree with you there, champ. Nice exchange of punches there by both fighters at the end of this second round.
Wow, toe-to-toe action, man. That's what I like. That's what the fans like.
That's what they paid for. They want to see boxing at its highest level. And here is the repeat. There you go. Inside fight by Villar. Combination there by Vivas, as we mentioned. Nice left hand by Vivas. Counter body punches by Villar there.
Like I said, when Vivas throws, he can be successful, but he needs to throw more. He needs to have more confidence in his combination punching and in his power and his conditioning too.
Oh yeah, he's
Because I'll tell you, fighting a pace like that, like a Villar, you got to be in really good shape.
And there we saw when the ref, that it was a clean shot. The referee was right there, not to call the attention of Villar for low punching. We go to the third round of this match, this fight at 8. Who did you see the second round to?
I still gave it to Villar. I think he's still landing. He's busier, landed more shots, and look, he keeps landing. Look, every time Vivas throws, but look, and then Villar comes right back.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's like each other is stimulating the other to come with the better shots.
And then the one that holds, when you get him going toe to toe, the one that kind of holds and stops that toe to toe action is Vivas.
Yeah. Whoa, and Villar just landed a huge right hand to the body of Vivas. I think Vivas felt that blow there, man.
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's coming hard now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Sitting on his shots. He's really controlling that distance, that range. I'll tell you, when you get in the right range and Villar lands those solid shots, he really sits on his punches and, prepares it with that jab and that right hand, uppercut down the middle. He's very effective, very effective. Look at it.
He has been, and he has slowed down Vivas a lot, especially in this third round. I mean, the excitement that Vivas had in the first round, I don't see that in this third round. Vivas is like out of plan. Like trying to react there.
He's off balance too, Dino. He's off balance. Look at that pressure. Look at that pressure by the Panamanian Villar.
Fire ant is just right on him all the time.
The fire ants are out, man. You mess with the nest. Now he's out. He's out. They're gonna get you.
Vivas better come up with something different in the remaining of the round because Villar is pulling away in points. Nice right hand, countered by Vivas with his right hand of his own as well. In the center of the ring this match. Nice cross right hand from Villar. Again, Villar attacking the body, then complementing with shots to the head.
Relentless pressure by Villar. Constant pressure. He's moving his feet. He's moving his hands. He's pushing him back. He's breaking him down. But not yet. Vivas is still not. He doesn't want to give up yet. Not ready to hang him up.
Yeah, nice.
Showing
comeback.
a lot of heart. You got to give him that.
Nice comeback by Vivas there. I like that combination. It stopped Villar completely. But there we go. Villar again, bringing the pressure to him in the last seconds of this third round. Villar throwing a lot of punches as well. Long lead hand there by Vivas. Great third round by Villar.
Yeah, that's another round for Villar.
I agree with
El
you.
Panameño Villar. The
Panameño.
fire ant Villar.
Yeah, I like
doing his thing.
I like from Villar the power punches. From Vivas, I like that he comes back 2, 3, 4 times during the round, but he's not as constant as Villar is so far in the fight.
How much longer can Vivas take that punishment? Villar is constant pressure, and I don't see him slowing down. He's landing some good, solid shots. I like the way he changes the speeds of his combination. Not every shot is hard. He prepares it with the jab, throws a right hand, then maybe the uppercuts. He really loads up on him, sits on him, comes back with a hook. He knows how to turn him over.
And those are the tricks of the trade,
Experience.
Experience, exactly.
Experience, yes.
You got 27 fights versus 9 fights. So Villar is bringing the experience.
It's a big margin right there, Dino.
Yeah, big margin.
Why do you think I can work with a professional like you? Because I've been doing this since 1997 when I was an active fighter, the broadcasting. That's why I adapt to anybody. And that's why we're having a great show so far.
Oh, this is a great show. We have had 2 knockouts so far. This third fight has brought lots of action from Villar. Vivas has countered several times during the fight. Right now he's against the ropes. He's got to get out of there. A little help there from the referee. Now they're back in the center of the ring. Vivas has to bring more. He's got to do more, man. He's the local. He's got to get the crowd into what he's doing.
I totally agree. You're right. You're right. You need to go in the corner and tell them those motivational speech. They need to talk to him and tell him, you people are here. They're looking at you. Look, it's a packed crowd. You got to represent Nicaragua.
Yeah, absolutely. Bring the Pinola.
There you go. There you go.
Nice.
I think he heard me.
Yeah, got the better of those exchanges there in the inside. Ooh, big left hand to the body, countered with the right hand to the face from Villar. They're going toe-to-toe there in the inside fight. There you go, Villar, very busy, always throwing punches, always bringing the action. Vivas reacting to what Villar is doing. Nice left from Vivas there. Right.
Now he ties him up. See, Villas ties him up. He tries to stop that momentum. But watch Villar. Turn it up again. He's nonstop. He's relentless. Look at that long jab. He's fixing to go again. Watch. There's that. There we go. Body shots. Goes both sides of the body, preparing him with the jab. I mean, he's fighting very smart, man, and short with his shots.
That was a lovely sequence.
Yes.
He started with 2 big shots to the body and then countered to the face of Vivas. Great job there by Villar at the middle stages of this 4th round. Tangled up a little bit in the center of the ring. Vivas is holding a little. Back again in the center. Villar, the first one to throw the hands. Vivas, come on, man. You got to do more to the crowd. You got to do more for your country. You got to do more for Chocolatito.
Oh, look at you saw that?
Yeah.
By Villar, the uppercut, solid uppercut. You know, he touched with the hooks, and then he sat down with a power shot with the uppercut. I'm telling you, he knows how to change the speed of the combination. I smell a knockout.
Well, Vivas Vivas is hurt. Vivas is hurt right at the time where
Saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell. I know. And corner now, the corner has to bring Vivas back because he was hurt there at the end. He was hurt.
We're going to see it here. We're going to see it. There's the jab. Good body shot. Body shot again. Boom. That might have been it. Yeah. That right hand.
To the chin. Yep.
Upper. Yeah. Good body shot there. Short shots by Villar.
Boom. Yes. Boom again to the right. Good comeback from Vivas there.
Oh, it might have been that uppercut.
Yeah.
It might have been an uppercut. Then he pushed him with the jab. I'm telling you, he had a good momentum going right there, Villar.
Yeah. Again, experience is showing up in this match. If I am Vivas, what do I need to do in the first minute and a half of this fourth round? What would you do if you were Vivas?
Vivas needs more activity. He needs better defense. He's got to circle around. Don't stand in front of him too much. But he's got to be fast. He's got to be fast with his combinations. Better footwork. And I think he's getting worn down. I mean, this is the 5th round. He's tired. I mean, he's received a lot of punishment. I don't know. Look, he's moving. Is he taking a break? Is he doing that to come back? I think he's tired. I think he's a beat down, worn down fighter. And you know what? And Villar needs to take advantage of that right now too. Because it seems like Villar might be taking a little break too. You can't blame him. I mean, he's been very busy throwing a lot of shots. But hey, there we go. He's coming. Got to wind him up again.
Yeah.
Well, look, the fire ants don't come out all the time. They got to come out right now. Let's go.
What I see from Vivas is he's trying, just to survive this 5th round because he looks very tired, very beat down. He needed second air. Oh, that's a big right hand.
Yeah, that winged right hand over the top. And those solid body shots by Villar. I know Vivas is feeling those. I know that Villar could probably hear the grunt by Vivas when he gets hit.
Yeah, and each power punch from Villar moves Vivas.
Oh, good. You see, he landed, but not enough.
Yeah, he throws 2 punches and then he holds.
Then he stops, yeah.
Yep. Nice lead hands there by Villar. Vivas is off balance. It's like, look at his footwork. He's flat-footed. His feet are even, that might need to.
Yeah, he has no, if you see his knees need to have a little bit of a bend.
Yeah.
They're locked.
Mm-hmm.
That's off balance. You're not going to maximize your power. You're not going to max your power with your knees locked up. You got to have a little bend on your knees and good balance and have the right space in between your feet. They're too close at times.
That's exactly what I saw a couple of seconds ago. In the meantime, Villar keeps bringing the game to Vivas, throwing much more punches, landing the bigger punches on Vivas' anatomy. We got 30 seconds to go. Vivas has to come back in this round. If not, he's going to be in huge, huge trouble, man. I tell you, Vivas got to do more. He's got to find a second air somewhere here to come back to this fight.
He's got to get that second win, man. But tell you what, Dino, I don't see him getting that second win. I think Villar is going to come stronger in the next round. But this was kind of like an off round for Villar, even though he won it. He did enough to win. But I think he's going to come back stronger now.
Yep, we'll see. So far, we've seen 5 rounds in the junior flyweight division. This is our 3rd fight of the night. And here you see on the rep, a little bit of balance there. Vivas, long lead hand by Villar at the end of the round. touches him, and then the counter with the uppercut, 2-3 punches, and no punches from Vivas. I'm starting to worry about Vivas. He's diminishing the number of punches thrown and, of course, the number of punches landed as the fight has progressed. If he doesn't do something huge, he needs a knockdown in this round.
Oh yeah, he
to
needs
get
a
back
big,
to
yeah, you're right. He needs a miracle. He needs a knockdown or he needs a miracle. I don't see that happening. Round 6.
Yeah,
He landed a hook there. He landed a left hook.
Yeah,
but that was it.
So far, it has been a shootout.
Yes.
By Villar.
I agree. I totally agree.
There it is. As you mentioned, Villar is bringing more heat to Vivas now. As much heat as there is in this Polideportivo, Alexis Arguello. Okay, nice left hand by Vivas there. Yes. Now that's a good strategy. I land 2-3 punches and I hold, not giving you a chance to counter. That could bring him back in this last 3 rounds. But he got to throw more punches. Like there, yes, nice action by Vivas there.
But then Vivas holds, maybe he needs to take advantage of the Villar. He was very busy for the first 5 rounds, wasted a lot of energy. Is Villar tired too?
I see him really slow.
Possibly.
Yeah, really slow since the 4th round. That end of the 4th round might have gotten him that big shot at the end of the round. Because the 5th round was an over. Now, that's a nice left hand by Vivas there.
Yeah.
He should use this momentum now.
Oh, he hurt him maybe, look.
Yeah, again, the left hand. There you go. There comes Vivas. There comes Vivas, but Villar is there. Now they're going toe-to-toe. Left hand, big right hand by Vivas. He shook Villar. Now Villar is countered. Vivas got the crowd into it.
I tell you what, he's got a chance to finish him. He landed some good shots there.
But he's got to continue throwing punches.
Villar's got to hold down now. He's got to hold on to Vivas. Hey, look, he's up. He's winning.
Yeah. Vivas
Take
got
a break.
Vivas got Villar there in those exchanges. He got the better part of those exchanges there. Come on, Vivas. Get the crowd going again. Nice left hand to start the combination. Touches him with the left hand. Villar 2-3 times.
He sticks his tongue out.
What is Vivas doing? He's losing the fight. He's got to bring the action. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punches by Villar. No counter by Vivas. Oh, big left hand. Now a right hand by Vivas. Villar is backing it. What a great fight we're having here. Anytime Vivas throws a big hand, he shakes Villar.
And the crowd goes crazy.
Yeah. Toe-to-toe they're going. Big left hand. Right hand by Villas now. Villar. And
wow, what a round. What a round.
Great 6 rounds.
We got to give that one to Vivas.
Absolutely.
We have to give that round to Vivas. Can he win the next 2 rounds like that? Can he finish them? You never know.
Remember at the beginning of the round, that's what we said. Vivas needed a miracle or needed to get a huge comeback to get back into the round. Now, he's got 2 more rounds. In my card, he has lost the first 5 rounds, so he's got 2 more to go. He got to bring the pressure.
You got to bring the heat.
The question is, does he have enough in the tank?
You got to sit or get off the pot. Let's go. He's got to go right now. That was a really good round for Vivas. And he saw that when he lands punches and he's active, he could do damage. And that's what he did in that last round.
Absolutely. Now, if Vivas had enough in the tank, he's got to come up aggressive from the beginning. Here we go. 7th round. Junior flyweight fight. 7th round out of 8. Kevin Vivas from Masaya, Nicaragua. Azael Villar from Panama City, Panama. Big hand by Villar there. Again, we go to the script. Villar, the more active fighter. Big right hand by Villar at the beginning of the round again.
Well, it seemed like Villar, they woke him up in the corner. They said, you better not get hit.
Yeah, and
He's bringing it.
He lost his mouthpiece there. Getting a little bit more air. There you go, Vivas. Get the crowd going. You got to throw punches, Vivas, to come back into this fight. Otherwise, I don't see a good ending for you. Nice lead hand by Vivas there. Gets inside, but throws no punches. If you're coming inside, you got to do something. Yeah, take the initiative. Good big right hand.
That's what he needs to do, Vivas. Get that, that momentum that he had in that last big round. He connected some big shots. He hurt Villar, and he needs to keep that pressure going.
Yeah, I see that Vivas, he holds, he breathes very deeply, and then he attacks. Like, he's administering his...
I think that's his plan. I mean, I think that's the way he fights. He fights in spurts. But what do you do with a guy like Villar that puts constant pressure? Look at him come. Goes to the body. Now he holds on again. Vivas is letting that momentum go. He had a great 6th round, and now I believe he's losing his round.
He is. He is. I mean, he hasn't landed big shots as he did in the 6th round, right? Villar is not as active as well, but at least he's throwing more punches and being more active, more aggressive, more,
And he's coming forward. Villar is coming forward,
exactly.
showing the judges he's trying to win. Look at that 1-2. Look at he goes down to the body, up to the top, mixing it up.
At this time, Vivas got to, throw punches, try to land a big hand to shake Villar and influence the judges, because once he lands that big hand, the crowd gets into it. Big shot. Yes, big
he
shot.
hurt him.
Both of them landed big shots.
Big explosive shot. That hurt. That for sure hurt Vivas. Vivas trying to hold on, trying to stop that momentum. I'm telling you, he was really rocked by that 1-2 that Villar threw.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to mess up the momentum, the tape on the glove. It happens.
Yeah, we got to stop the clock. This time, I believe there were 15 seconds to go, so enough for Vivas to land a couple of punches and come away with the round. Otherwise, we would need a knockout by Vivas to win this fight. 10 seconds to go.
Going to the body, finishing strong. Then Vivas comes back. Toe-to-toe action by both. The crowd gets excited. That's what I'm talking about.
What a fight.
That's why I came to Managua, Nicaragua, to see that kind of action.
Action directly from the Polideportivo. This is Fight Night, brought to you by All-Star Boxing Promotions, ESPN Plus, El Diamante, Raul Marquez, and the color comments. Enjoying this fight by Kevin Vivas and Azael Villar. What a fight we've had. But we're coming to the last round as we see the reps there. Great ending, by Vivas. I don't think he got enough to get away with the round. So it's either do or die in this 8th round. He got to come out and either, bring it all to Villar or just wait for the fight to finish and settle the loss, because he is down. And my cards, my unofficial cards, I got 69-64 so far. All right, we go to the last round in this junior flyweight match. Very entertaining fight. The first 7 rounds, Villar again being the more aggressive. Vivas landing big shots in spurts, getting the crowd involved, but he's got to do more in this round.
You're right. Let's see if Vivas wants it.
Now,
obviously, nope. He's not showing that he wants it. You see Villar all over him again.
Wow, those were clean shots by Villar. Combination to the body, 2 punches to the face.
Again, 1 shot by Vivas there. And
that's not going to do it.
Yeah, the tail the same. I mean, that's what he keeps doing. Yeah, that's just his style. That's just his style. He fights in spurts. Look at Villar. Constant pressure, and then Vivas holds him.
Yeah, and if you look at the whereas Vivas looks beat down. He's tired.
Oh, he's ready. I'm telling you. Villar needs to just keep going nonstop. I think if he does keep going nonstop, he could stop him. Vivas is tired.
Yeah, he shows.
Vivas is tired. He's worn. He's looking up for he's looking at the clock. Yeah, I think he's over here behind us. Trying to see the time, and the time keeps running. Shouldn't the time be stopped?
It should be. I guess the official time is stopped, not the one here. But regardless of that, this breather should give Vivas, a lot of energy to finish this round on the high note. But this is not going to cut it. This is not going to do it. You got to come active. You got to come aggressive, Vivas. Otherwise, Villar is going to get away with the win. Nice. Yeah, those are the combinations you got to throw, Vivas. But get in. Yes, throw. There you go. Nice left hand by Vivas. Villar is trying to come back. Oh, there's a knee. No knockdown, says.
Yeah, he's a little bit tired. I'm telling you, he's not a little bit tired. He is tired. He's worn. He's a worn-out fighter.
Well, this has been an incidental round, Twice they have retaped Villar's gloves and once Vivas. So both fighters should have like kind of a second wing right now. The center of the ring. Nice left hand by Vivas, gets the crowd going. But Villar is right there in front of him. There you go, toe-to-toe. There goes the mouthpiece from Vivas. Exchange of punches, 2-3 punches from Vivas, 2-3 punches from Villar. Now the referee is gonna intervene and bring the mouthpiece back to Vivas. Like I said, it's been an incidental round.
Yeah, good exchanges there, but it's too late for Vivas now. It's too late.
Yeah,
it's too late. He waited too long.
Yeah, now he's got a cut. He's got a cut under his left eye, under his right eye. Vivas does. Ooh, big hand by Villar. Another big hand. He's got
Trying to go for the finish.
Big finish, yes. Vivas is bleeding from both sides.
Did they forget about the bell? There we go. There we go.
What a fight. What a fight. Great fight. Even though the local might not pull up with the win, he feels victorious. This is interesting. What a great job by Villar, bringing the action constantly throughout the 8 rounds. Body shots, shots to the face, different angles, attacking, on the attack mode, completely. Yeah, Vivas feels that he did enough to win the fight. This is interesting.
I'm amazed at how Vivas thinks he won the fight. He's running to every corner, and the people cheer him on. There's no way. If anything, at the most, he won 1 round. Maybe 2, but I give him 1 round.
Probably, yes. We got to go to the scorecards. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the scorecards. It has been a terrific fight, though. It was, and I enjoyed this fight because the boxers brought the action. It was the first time that the full crowd was involved into it. It was a nice, action-packed fight. But in my, humble opinion, I don't think the local did enough to win the fight.
Oh, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, like I said at the beginning, it was all Villar from the beginning.
And we are ready with the cards. We have the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, tras de 8 rounds, tenemos una decisión unánime. We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. El juez César Berrios tiene la pelea 77-75, 77-75. Jacinto Obregón anota 79-73. 79-73, and Silvio Ortiz vio la pelea 78-74, 78-74. All 3 in favor of the winner, Azael Candalilla Villar.
Firehands came up with the win, with the victory, with the W. One of the Jacinto Obregon, the judge, agreed with me, 79-73.